Whether it's chocolate, potato chips, ice cream, everybody has cravings.
Allowed to filter on in, keeping most of western and northern Minnesota in the 50s, pocket 40s. Twin Cities, points east and south, heading, though, into the lower to mid-60s. Eau Claire, Menominee, heading to the 66 or 67 mark, but mostly cloudy skies today. Some patchy afternoon showers with a high of 62 here in the metro. Alex?
Okay, thank you, Keith. Well, whether it's chocolate, potato chips, ice cream, everybody has cravings. While a little bit of these foods, that won't hurt us, a lot can actually damage any diet. And the new book, Hunger Free Forever, looks at ways to control these cravings and our overall appetite by starting in the brain. Joining us to explain is one of the authors, Dr. Michael Murray. Good morning.
Good morning, Alex.
So we know this is pretty real. We all have cravings, and really, it's not in our stomachs. It's not because we're hungry. It's all in our brain, and we have to kind of rewire our brain. How do we do that?
We do that by first eating to control our blood sugar levels. What we've found by monitoring blood sugar levels over a 24-hour period is that when people are on a blood sugar roller coaster, when their blood sugar levels are going up and down, whenever there's a rapid decline in their blood sugar level, it stimulates them to eat. And it typically motivates them to eat foods that are really high in calories, really high in sugar.
And a lot of times when they're sitting in front of the television, and they get a craving for these. So what does this do to you? When anything?
That's going to sabotage any diet. One of the
Fritos. And by the way, it's almost empty. Okay, so it's important to maintain our blood sugar levels, and how do you do that with the foods that you eat?
Diet's really important, but what we've found to really reduce blood sugar volatility is that a special dietary fiber complex is extremely valuable. This fiber matrix is called PGX. It was developed by the same researchers at the University of Toronto that developed the now famous glycemic index. And basically what you do is you ingest this dietary fiber. It's available in a variety of different forms before a meal, and it helps
feel full.
It helps you feel full tremendously, but also very important, it is able to reduce any elevation in blood sugar levels, so it stabilizes and literally flatlines a person's blood sugar control. And what we found is that if you can control those ups and downs in the blood sugar, you can control a person's appetite. And if you can control a person's appetite, weight loss becomes effortless.
Okay, well then let's talk about some foods that are key to kind of keeping those blood sugar levels in check.
Well, first of all, we have to stay away from the foods that are really high in refined
fat
sugars. Yeah, because those refined sugars, white sugar, and even fruits in high concentrations can cause our blood sugar levels to really spike. So we want to focus on foods that have a lot of fiber, a lot of water. I didn't bring all the foods, but if you really focus on high volume vegetables. You may recognize
these for those you might have to be reacquainted at home. These are vegetables.
Yes, 5 to 7 servings of vegetables each day. A serving is defined as 1/2 cup cooked or 1 cup uncooked vegetables. So 5 to 7 servings of vegetables.
And that is a lot.
That's
for people to do in a busy schedule, a hectic schedule, to get all those vegetables. And obviously you have to prepare them.
Yep.
And it's so much easier now. We're so busy to just grab something that's quick.
Exactly. And what people have to do is they have to plan ahead a bit, because the worst thing that can happen is for a person to feel hungry, because when they feel hungry, that's when they're going to be moved to eat those foods that really can sabotage their diet.
Okay, and someone with, for instance, people that are overweight, they have a much harder time. It's kind of a vicious cycle.
It is.
Because of the blood sugar and how it affects them, and cravings and how it's all connected.
Yeah, when we start gaining weight, particularly in our abdomen, it leads to loss of sensitivity to the hormone insulin throughout our body, and it really promotes an overactive appetite. It slows metabolism, so we really have to be concerned about that belly fat. That's what we have to get rid of. That'll help improve appetite control and blood sugar control. Okay,
so the key here is to eat plenty of fruits and vegetables. Now, and you've brought these supplements. My first question is always, why go the supplement route? Always, to me, it makes sense to always go for natural, the natural food, the vegetables and the fruit, rather than a pill.
Yeah, well, the advantage of using this special fiber matrix is that this one capsule is equivalent to about, probably in terms of fiber content and the ability to make us feel full, one capsule is equal to about 1.5 to 2 bowls of oatmeal, probably 5 pieces of bread. So it's just an easy way to gain the benefits of fiber. It's a truly unique fiber, and it's unlike any other fiber complex. It's the first of what I think will be super fibers that'll help us deal with this epidemic of obesity and diabetes in America.
All right, well, and we know so that is a big problem. Dr. Michael Murray, thanks for joining us once again. And the name of the book is Hunger Free Forever. 8:36 now. If you're